I've made 2 videos on this already, and the story just keeps getting bigger, so here's the full picture from start to finish. Everything you need to know about the Canvas breach that's going on right now. Now, everyone's freaking out about the 275 million records that they claim that have been stolen from Canvas, but that number is not the most terrifying part of the story. You follow me, or you're watching this, so here's what actually happened. So, Shiny Hunters, this ransomware group, they breached Instructure. That is the company behind Canvas. And this is apparently the second time that they've done it in a year. The first time was back in April, and Instructure didn't negotiate with them. They patched and brought everything back up, and they thought everything was right as rain. But Shiny Hunters came right back through that door, essentially getting kicked out like Jazzy Jeff in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and just being back in the house the next day. Now, they have gone in to face the Canvas login page across nearly 9,000 institutions. This is what Canvas looked like earlier today. And like we were talking about Penn State, we're talking about every single Ivy League university on this list, and I'll paste the list down below in like a paste bin. But schools are telling students to avoid clicking on anything suspicious in Canvas related to communications. Like they don't even know what is okay to click in Canvas right now. Here's how quick this story is moving. VX Underground posted that Canvas was back up, then corrected themselves 9 minutes later, quoting, "Only some are back up, not all. Never mind. Just continue suffering and panicking." So we're not out of the woods yet. It's something that's rapidly changing. The platform is partially restored at best, but the data is still out there, and the deadline is still end of day May 12th. Pay up or everything drops. So what exactly did they steal? If you don't know who VX Underground is, they're like an amazing malware research over on Twitter, and they're someone who I trust like primarily on a lot of things. The data that is primarily names and email addresses. And for adults, that's just LinkedIn, right? It's annoying, but not catastrophic. But here's where it really gets bad, right? Canvas is a school platform that is used in schools from K through 12. Like, we're talking about so much information on minors, like full legal first and last names, schools that they're tied to, like internal messages. Like this is a completely different threat category, and parents are going to lose their mind. And honestly, they should. Like they should be so angry about this. Lawsuits are going to be against schools in Canvas, and I best believe it's going to be a huge class action. And the data's not even the only issue, right? It's finals week. Canvas went dark for hours today. And see, Canvas is being used by 41% of higher ed institutions in North America. So students can access their coursework, their grades, their assignments, their study notes. It's all stored on that third-party platform. What's crazy is that Instructure ignored the first breach. They just did some patches and then got hit again. And now millions of students and their families are dealing with the fallout. If your school is on that list or you're going through this, let me know down in the comments, right? Post some screenshots. Let me know what you're going through, what you're dealing with. I'd love to see how far this impact is actually spreading, right? It's just kind of insane to see everything kind of go full circle. Like, they did the right thing, but didn't hire the right people. I'm Cyber Misplays. Follow if you want the real story and not just the talking points. Stay locked in.